Hey guys, it's Angel here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to get these grungy gradient lace nails. And also, I apologize for my voice. I'm sounding a little husky right now because it's kind of late at night when I'm doing this, and my voice is just like, screw you bitch, I'm going to bed, good night. And you may be asking yourself, what is so grungy about that gradient? Well, unfortunately the lace kind of covered it up, but what's underneath is magical grungy goodness. The gradient is actually a decal that I made using the biggest stamper that I have ever seen, and I don't think anybody has come out with one bigger yet. Check this baby out. This is the Mochi stamper from Bundle Monster. I have it linked down below. If you don't believe me this is a real thing, you can go check it out. I've had this for a few months now, and I used it in a few mini tutorials over on Instagram, but I haven't done a full-length tutorial, so I thought it was about time, and this is what I did the first minute that I got it. I was like, I need to play with this. I could not help myself. Look at it. I mean, what is this? Not only is it a stamper, but it's also a weapon. Okay, let's put it back right where it belongs. Ah, just kidding. I wasn't done with it. Okay, playtime is over. Let's paint our nails. Here I'm putting on my base coat. This is Gridlock Lacquer Base and Mortar. And then I applied one coat of China Glaze white on white, even though I was using a decal because just in case they were sheer in certain spots, I wanted to make sure the whole nail was opaque. To make the decal, I applied blobs of polish onto the stamper. So this is Orly Put the Top Down, Orly Risky Behavior, and then Orly Scenic Route. And then before the polish had a chance to dry, I took a scraper that you use for nail stamping and just kind of dragged the colors down. I tried to blend them a little bit, but leave them unblended so that they looked grungy. That was the effect I was going for. See? Grunge gradient. Makes sense now. I made 2 decals at a time while they were drying. So here I'm applying the polishes again, and the key to this is to just kind of lightly scrape the scraper over it, because if you scrape too hard, you're just going to scrape the polish right off of the stamper. So light scraping, and you gotta kind of work quick. You can practice with, crappy polishes that you don't care if you waste. While the decals were slightly drying, I applied a sticky layer. So this is Yellow Stopper base coat, and it'll help my nail be tacky to get the decal to attach better. I let the decals dry for only about 5 minutes. I didn't want them to be crunchy. You want them to be pliable and bendable and peely. So I peeled up the edges with the blunt end of a mini orange stick, and as you can see, they are not 100% dry. Then gently lay the decal across your tacky nail, and you really only got one shot. So think of what section of the decal you want to be on the nail. Don't mess it up. That's not very encouraging of me. You can do it, guys. Once you have it laid down, you can use your finger to just gently press down, and it will better attach it to your nail. And then you can just use a pointy stick, aka an orange stick, to work out any wrinkles or air bubbles that you see. And it's still very pliable at this point, so I mean, even if you mess up and it gets wrinkly, I mean, it's a grungy gradient. You can just say, oh, I totally meant it to look like that. And since the decal isn't dry, you can use the orange stick to basically just cut away the excess parts of the decal. And this is really the main reason why I decided to do this when they were more tacky than dry, because getting decals on is like the hardest thing. I struggle with it, but this is almost like a nail art hack. I feel like this could almost be like an infomercial. Don't have time for gradients? Do you suck at applying decals? Then do we have the solution for you. Grungy Gradient Moist Decals. Ew, moist decals. Never mind, this is a disgusting infomercial. I hate the word moist. It's just so moist. Ew. If you guys want to see me do it again, here I'm applying another decal to my pinky nail. Now, the Mochi stamper isn't really supposed to be used like this. It's definitely meant to be used like a regular stamper where you can pick up the entire image on a plate. So you could do this technique on a stamping mat if you have one of those. But if you want to see me do other sorts of nail art with the giant stamper, give this video a thumbs up, and then I will know that you like it and I will do more. Once you got all your decals onto your nails, you're going to want to use a cleanup brush and acetone to clean up around the edges, and this will also attach that decal much more securely to the base color underneath. And here I am distracted again. This was all the excess polish that I cut off when applying the decals, and I just kind of didn't even want to throw these out. And here's what they looked like before stamping, and I think these look so cool. I almost regret adding stamping to it. Pfft, no, I don't. To prep for stamping, I applied one more coat of yellow stopper base coat, again to make my nail tacky. It helps the stamp to apply better. Then I added Poly Peel liquid latex to help with cleanup and to protect my skin. A few videos back, I used a stamp plate brand named Ajuvas, and I still don't know how to pronounce it, and I was iffy on their quality, but after using them with a actual stamping polish, I love them. They're great. They're etched nice. They have good pickup. I recommend them. And here I used it with the brand new giant clear stamper from Clear Jelly Stamper, and this is a winning combo. This stamper is great. It is linked down below. You can use my coupon code TWISTAR for 10% off. Look at how huge this stamper is. You can see everything. This will make placement so easy. And because it's so large, there's no distortion, so you can really see where you're going to put that image. I had let the polish dry on the stamper for a really long time, probably like 5 minutes, so that's why this looks a little wrinkly here. But once you put top coat on, it's perfectly smooth. Now you'll see here on this other nail, I transferred this really quick. It was probably only like 30 seconds, so once I take the stamper off, you'll see it's nice and smooth. And then the best, most funnest part, ripping off that liquid latex. After a little more cleanup, I applied HK Girl Quick Dry Top Coat to all nails, and I used a heavy coat to make sure I didn't smear that black stamping. So what do you guys think of this? Should I do more grunge gradients? I think this could be so cool in other color combos. If you want to watch some more neon nail art tutorials, you can click in the upper right hand corner to check out my neon nail art playlist, and I will link it down below. Thank you guys so much for watching my tutorial. I hope you liked it, and I hope you'll subscribe so we can get our relationship started. You can also follow me on Instagram and Snapchat at twi_star, and I will see you guys in my next tutorial. Bye! Okay guys, so we're going back to the future. The past. Or now. I don't know where I am. I think I'm lost in a time warp. Ah! Okay, let's bring it back down to normal speed.